Hello guys, welcome to Java Developers YouTube channel. In previous class we studied about colors in CSS. Today we are going to see the units. Okay, before going to the practical session we will see some theory things. And there are around 6 types of color, units are there. The first one is pixel, second one is percentage, third one is EM, fourth one is rem, fifth one is viewport, viewport width and viewport height. Okay, first of all we go for the pixel. As a pixel it comes under the fixed units or absolute unit, you can call. As a pixel, they are not in responsive, they are fixed and used for the small things. Okay, and coming to the next part, relative units, and based on the depending on parent we had been classified percentage. Okay, percentage will depend upon the parent, and based on the parent font size we had been described EM, and based on the root size REM, root of the element. Next, based on the screen size VW and VH will be described. Let's see the examples and let's create the two things. That is, one is HTML file and second one is CSS file. And first one we will discuss about the pixels. Like if you take hero, like you can go for pixels. Okay, and let's check pixels, and if I dot hero and color blue, height 20 pixel, width 30 pixel, okay, border 2 pixel, solid black, and that should be holding a background color light blue. Okay, how you are going to connect the HTML and CSS? We are going to use the link tag, and that will be consisting attribute and reference attribute, and you can use like units.css. Okay, if I run this code, open with live server, we are going to get something like this, but I want to increase its size. Okay, how can I increase that? You can use 200 pixel is the height, 300 pixel, and if I go for that, yeah. And if I want to make the text at center, you can use like text align center. Okay, and I want to set height, so justify content center. Okay, oh, it was not working. Okay, and this is how we are going to take. When you can take like height is 100 and width is 150. Okay, yeah, you can use like margin top is equals to 20 pixel. Okay, as a content is not moving, that's not used. Okay, and here we will discuss about the properties of CSS. As I told, like it's a color blue, that means text is affected by the color blue, and the height and width. Okay, already we know that, and its height of the box is 100 pixel and width of the box is 150 pixel, and I have drawn the border with the 2 pixels already with the color of black. Later I have taken the background color as light blue, and then I have provided that text to be in the center. Without placing that, the text is at the starting, and if I want to bring that to the center, I was using this. Okay, yeah, I mean the pixels are fixed, they are not responsive. Yeah. And after that, px, let's use px. Okay, which is very good to know. And next we go for the, this is the first thing. The first thing is about pixels. And next thing, what is the next thing we have? We have like percentage depends on parent. Okay, percentage is depending on parent. Dot of percent. Okay, let's take parent, and inside that you will be having the child. Okay, as a child, yeah, you can use like child. Okay, yeah. What is the basic use of percentage? Percentage is depending on the parent, and child. Yes, now we have to write the code for that. Let's give the code for the parent. That should be like width is 400 pixel, 400 pixel, and let's take the height, which is 200 pixel, and let's take the background color as gray. Okay, I was taking something like that. And let's take the child. How we will take the child? I will take the child like this, and I want to take the width. Okay, now we have to apply 50 percentage. Okay, then height 50 percentage. Then what is the thing we have? Background color should be the orange. Okay, let's see the output once. What you are going to see? Yeah. Okay, let's take BR into 2. Okay, the first case which you are writing, the here you can see like width is 400, up to gray color it's 400 width, and height for the gray color is 200, its background color is gray. And I was taking the child, and child is something like it's off of the parent, right? I already told you that percentage is depends on the parent. Yeah, it's a 50 percentage, and 50 percentage is occupied by the child with the width and height. Okay, and background color is orange. Okay, that's all about percentage, how it depends upon the child, parent and child combination. And what is the third one? EM, parent font based. Okay, EM parent font based. And let's take dot of EM parent. Okay, EM parent, and inside of that EM child. Okay, and you can take like child text. Okay, yeah. Now EM parent. Okay, EM parent, and you have to take like EM parent, and that will be like font size for the EM parent. Let's take 16 or 20 pixel. Okay, and then if you take font size EM dot EM child as a font size, and that should be like 2 EM. Okay, 2 EM. What it will happen, just read the output here. Yeah, if you take 3 EM, it's working, right? EM parent, let's hope once we will see that background color, right? Whether it's working or not, I don't know. I want to make sure that okay, it was working. And let's background color, right? EM child. What is the thing we have to do? Font size is equals to 3 EM, and let's see that background color is red purple. It was not working. Why? Because we not placed dot here. That's only the thing. Yeah, it's working now. Yeah, let's see that if I use instead of 2. Okay, what is happening here? Here initially the parent will be holding the 20 pixel, okay, and child will be holding the 2em. That means here 2em is equals to 20 into 2. That will be the 40em. Okay, that is the thing will be happening here. 1em is equals to 20 pixel, whereas 2em is equals to 2 into 20, you will get 40. Okay, that's only the thing why that the size has been increased. Okay, 40 pixel. Okay, 2em means 40 pixel. If you place 3, it will become 20 into 3, 60 pixel. 4, you will get 80 pixel. Let's see the text height. Okay, that's only the thing we had. Like, what is an em? Yeah, that means the problem is em keeps increasing its size. That's about the em. And let's go for root element, which is the fourth one, rem. And what is its root font size? Based on root font size, which is most preferred. Okay, this is mostly preferred and mostly preferred. Okay, yeah, mostly preferred. And what you have to do right now, just take the paragraph and you can say like, this is text of 24 pixel. Okay, what we have to do right now, you have to take font size. I mean, you want to target something like that, right? Yeah, you can target like class is equals to, you can say like rem class. Okay, for namesake I was taking for the html. Okay, the default font size is 16 pixel. By default it was 16 pixel, and I want to target dot rem class. And what I have to do right now, I want to make sure that we are using the root element, right? So what is the font size? Font size will be 2 rem. Okay, 2 rem. That means, or else you can use like 1.5 rem. And what is the color of it? You can apply the color like oranged. And if I go for output, you can see that this is 24 pixel, because here we will see that theoretically that 1.5, okay, which we are taking, that is multiplied with 16 pixel, that will result in 24 pixel. Okay, whatever the value you are placing, that should be multiplied with the predefined value for HTML font size of 16 pixel. Best for responsive sizes. Okay, rem is the best for the responsive sizes. And next thing, we need to go for viewport and viewport height and viewport width, which is the fifth one we are going to study as a last one. They are based on screen size. Okay, based on the screen size, they have been defined. Okay, let's take dot of hero, let's take vw vh. Okay, this is a class. Let's take full screen. Okay, let's take full screen, and I want to use that, right? Dot of full screen, sorry, vw. Okay, what you're taking, we are taking the full screen. Width is equals to 100 viewport width, that is vw, and height is equals to 100 vh. We are taking the full width. And whereas background color, Okay, background color should be light crayon. Okay, light crayon will be used. If I go for this, what is you are able to see that, right? You're able to see the full screen up to here, one screen taken, right? And that will be holding, and you can use like text align center. Okay, and this is a one screen size you are taking. Let's see this. Okay, that's only the thing we are going to have here. Already we discussed about the, like, we had been gone for the pixels, which is not responsive, and whereas a percentage that depends upon the parent. Okay, yeah, that's depend upon the parent. And already we seen like parent, initially they were in the pixels like 400, 200 and background color. And if I go for the child, when I apply with the percentages, and that will be the of parent, right? We seen here the example. And if you go for the em, that is a parent font based, right? As a parent, em will be like, we are specifying, em will be first you are specifying 20 pixel. Okay, then if the child will be taking on based on the em units, it will become 40. Okay, that's only the thing. And rem, if you go for the root element size, root element font size, which is mostly preferred for the responsiveness, and initially the html will be having 16 pixel. If you're taking anything 16 into multiplied with the font size you are taking, and then that will increase. Okay, and next, if you go for the viewport and view head, then they are based on the screen sizes. Like I was taking the screen size, height and width, then I applied on it. Okay, that's all about today video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.